À nói là chị hay nói lộn không
I don't
nói
think
sai.
I don't think you should start the recording yet because we have about 7 minutes before we start the lesson. Is it John? John, are you
Hello Teacher Vicki.
Hi guys? I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, we're just waiting for everyone to turn up and I will turn on my camera in about 2 minutes. Okay?
Teacher, can you wait for me, please?
Yes, I can, Mia.
Thank you, teacher.
Nói được nào dọn bớt cái chỗ này đi con, dọn bớt này, cái này dọn bớt đi.
Okay.
Hello, children.
Teacher Vicki.
Hello. Has everyone got their photocopies? What have you got? Show me what you've got. Brian, why not, Brian?
We have two papers.
Oh, no.
My dad is down to print it.
Oh, good. He's going to get them printed. Good. All right.
So we printed already.
All right. We can start with something that we don't need. Yes. Oh, my God. That's a big apple. I think that apple is a little bit too big.
Yes,
Your apple should be, I'll tell you what size your apple should be. This is what size your apple should be. Look at my hand. Should be that size.
Okay.
How big is your apple? Yeah, it's a little bit big. Yeah, it's a little bit big. All right, guys. What I want you to do now is, first of all, let's go back to our art elements. All right, where are we now? Who can tell me where we're at today?
Value.
Yes. Who said value?
It's me.
Okay. Correct, Mia. It's spotlight. Okay. So we have done line. Easy. We just about color. We actually did the color wheel, didn't we? Yeah. Now we're going to talk about value. Now, this is what we did last time, but this time I want you to do something different. Okay. This time I want you to do a line, right? A 5-grade value scale, but then underneath I want you to blend them. Okay. So I need a fresh piece of paper. A fresh piece of paper. I need to go get one. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Thầy thầy thì cái giấy A4 đó này cái này là giấy A3 còn cái giấy A4 mình như thôi.
All right. What size have I got? Who can tell what size I have in front of me?
A4. A4.
How do you know? How do you know this is A4?
It's small, not A4.
Now this one, we'll be using this size later for the apples, okay? Look how small my hand is. This is A3. So the smaller the number, the bigger the paper. This is A3 size, but this one is A4, okay? So everybody needs to get an A4 size paper and a ruler and a pencil. Are you ready? So, what does value mean? Who can tell me what value means? Value. What does it mean?
Values mean just how dark or how light it is.
Excellent. Who said that?
Me.
Who's me? Mia.
No, not me.
No,
Anna.
not Mia. Wait, I can't see. You haven't got gallery on. Say it again.
Anna.
Anna. Good job, Anna. Excellent, Anna. Good, good, good. Fantastic. That is exactly what it is. It's the dark and the light of a color. Can you see this apple? Which part is the dark side? This side or this side? A or B?
B.
Yes. So you can tell they're dark here, but there's light here. All right. Now, what I want you all to do, you've got a piece of paper. I want you to get your ruler.
Oh,
Side. Piece aside.
ruler.
Piece aside. All right. Now take your ruler.
I have one.
All right. Put your paper like this or like that. It doesn't matter how you put it. Yeah. So landscape or portrait. It doesn't matter. Now, I want you to draw a line across like this. And now underneath the ruler, I want you to draw another line underneath the ruler. So what have I got? I've got a line up top and a line at the bottom. Can you see?
Miss Vicky, are we using A3 or A4?
I just told you. Who can answer, Brian? What am I using here? What am I using? What's this paper, do you think? A4. We're going to use this one, Brian. We're going to use this larger paper for our apples, okay? We're going to draw our apples a little bit later. But first, we're going to do a pre-activity, okay, Brian? See that? See that? That's going to be our A3 page, but not yet. You ready? Now, what have I done so far? That's a big one. I need the small one. Small piece of paper,
This is
A4.
already a small one.
Thank you.
That
This
looks
is
like a big one.
Okay.
That is small. I have a bigger one.
Show me. I can't see your face, Brian. I can't see what you're showing me. Show me the two page. Show me the two sizes. Oh, is that? Yes, my darling. Okay, I understand now. Yes, that's the size A4. A4 is the smaller one. Correct. Now, what have I done here? I'm going to draw the width of my ruler. So I did a line at the top. I'll do it again. Everybody follow me. Turn off. Everybody must mute themselves now. While I'm talking, everybody must mute themselves unless you want to say something. Okay? Because we don't need to hear your background noise. We don't want your to hear the conversations you're having with your parents or your siblings, your brothers or sisters. We don't need to hear it. So everybody mute yourselves now unless you want to say something. If you want to say something, you unmute and you speak. All right. So what have I done? I've done a line up top and a line. See how I'm not moving the ruler? Oh, you can't even see. Sorry. So here, I'm not moving the ruler. I'm just drawing a line on top and at the bottom. So now I've got two lines. Can everybody see those two lines? Yes? Yes or no? I've got a thumbs up. I've got a few thumbs up. Good. Now I'm going to draw another line down the bottom here. Right? So how many lines have I got now? 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I'm going to take my ruler because it was like this. Now I'm going to swivel it around. I'm going to make it go upwards. And now I'm going to draw a line going down, but not all the way down. I'm just going to go down and then I'm going to go on this side. And then I'm going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, can everybody see how these lines are coming out? I'm just going to rub out what I don't need. Okay, so how many squares do I have across? Oh, no, I've made a mistake. Sorry. I've made a mistake. I don't want this line here. See this line under here? I don't want it there. Sorry, guys. You can rub it out. If you didn't press so hard, you can rub it out. So I've got, can everybody see what I've got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we've got 4 here. That doesn't matter. And here I've got nothing. I'm going to do it again for those of you who got a little bit confused with my directions. Okay, I'm going to start again. I'm going to go a line across, a line underneath, right? A line underneath. And then I'm going to do another line underneath. Right, another line underneath. I'm just repeating what I just did. I made a mistake and I'm just repeating it. So
Okay,
I'm going to go I'm going to go down on this side, but I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going to go down in one area. See what I'm doing? I'm going down in one area in the top part. 2, 3, and 4 all the way down. And then I'm going to rub out whatever I don't need. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on that with a marker so that you guys can see it a little bit more clearly, because I know that it's really hard to see on the computer screen. So have a look at what I'm doing, and I want you to do the same. Now, I'm not measuring. Did you notice that I did not measure anything? Did I give you any numbers? Did I give you any centimeters? No centimeters whatsoever. All right. Okay, now, so this is what I have. Don't worry about this other one. I made a mistake there. So can everybody see now I've set my grid so that I can create a value scale. This is what we call a value scale. What color pencil, what gray lead do you have? What gray leads does everybody have? Hello? Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah. I'm there.
You've got 3. No, you have to tell me what B's you have. What kind of B? Good. I have a B too.
4B.
I don't know if you can see.
Two.
All right. So can everybody see can everybody see what that says? No, you probably can't. Hang on. I think my camera is a little bit blurry.
I have 8 more. I think your internet is not good.
All the colors applied.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
there's my 2B pencil. Can everybody see my 2B pencil? You probably can't see that.
Yeah.
A bit small. It says 2B, right?
Yeah.
Now, you can have a 2B or a 4B. You can even have a 6B, right? But you cannot have a HB. A HB is not for, it's not for shading, okay? A HB is for drawing lines. Victor, I need you to mute yourself if you're going to be calling out to your family. We don't need to hear that.
Hello.
Everybody should be drinking water. Are you drinking your water? See, what are you laughing at? All right. Now, I want everyone to color in this first square, just the square. Color it in a lot. Press really, really hard, okay? This is what we're going to do. We're going to go in grades and we're going to go up. We're going to get lighter and lighter and lighter, right? So first we do the first square. I'm not talking about down here, right? This is not what I said. I said just the square. Now, I want you to press as hard as you can, but without breaking the pencil, okay? Press hard, but not so hard that you break the pencil. Now, again, the pencil has a lot to do with the kind of shading you do. You cannot use a HB pencil in order to do this because the H does not, it has too much clay in the lead, right? We need B. B's mean black. It means it's got a lot of charcoal. All right, so there's my first square. Can you see how hard I pressed on that? Make sure that there are no white spots whatsoever. All right, no white spots.
Teacher, like this.
Yeah, did you press really hard, Lucy?
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really hard? Good girl, Sarah.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Good. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to move over to the next square, but this time we are not going to press so hard, okay? We're going to press a little bit less. Now, I want you to make sure that you don't press too hard like the first square. We want to see a difference, all right? We need to see a difference. All right, who can see a big difference between my two squares? Yes, good. That's what you need to have as well. Now, I've only done a 4 grade scale because we're in a bit of a hurry, okay? We are a little bit of a hurry. Now, what's my next step? Now, as we go closer to the other side, it's going to be easier and we're going to do this faster because we don't have to press so hard, yeah? So this is going to be lighter. Obviously, you have to press less, right? Now, it's going to be a little bit hard to get the streaks out, yeah? When you're doing this kind of shading, you have to go in all sorts of directions. Sometimes I go round in circles, you know, I do circular movements, round, 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 round. I don't just go back and forth, because I don't like it when you can see the lines, yeah? All right, so there's my third color. Can you see the difference? Put your thumbs up if you can see the difference. Right, so we got dark. That's the second dark.
Yeah, okay.
And now we're going to go really, really light. Okay. Now notice how I'm barely touching the surface of the paper. Barely touching it. The lightest I can go. Okay. We don't want to leave it completely white. We want to go as light as possible. Now, this is what we call a value scale of 4. But here, I did a value scale of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? But today, we are just doing 4. Okay? Making things a little bit easier because we have to get to our end. Yes.
I accidentally do it 5.
Now, Mia, look what I did.
Wait a minute.
Mia, remember I told you you have to do it again because down here there are no squares.
Like this, teacher.
Oh, shoot.
I'm done.
Good, Lucy. That's excellent. I want everyone to have a look. Now, Mia, look under here. See, there are no lines. There are no squares. So can you do another one underneath? Take your ruler under here and draw a line. Draw a line under there. Understand?
Teacher,
Yes.
can you wait for my brother and me?
Miss Vicky, is it like this?
Brian, I feel as though you've got 5, right? You've got 5 squares and that's okay. But I feel as though the last 2 are very close. They're very close, aren't they? So you need to make your second last one a little bit lighter. Sushi, hold it up, please, while I spotlight you. Have a look at Lucy, everybody. Oh, no, not Lucy, sorry, Sushi. That's brilliant. Excellent, Sushi. Good girl. It's perfect. How come you didn't you have a ruler, Sushi?
Be right, teacher.
You didn't have a ruler?
I'm done. I'm brilliant.
Let's see, Sarah. Let me spotlight you.
Teacher.
Okay, that light behind you, Sarah, is not helping at all.
Yo.
But it's good, yes. It's good, Sarah. Good, good, good.
How about me? Like teacher.
A little bit better, Brian. That's good, Sarah.
How about me, teacher?
It's good, Anna. Good, Karen. Good, Buddha. Buddha Simon. Very nice. Beautiful. Good, Do Fu Kwan. What's your English name, darling? What's your English name? Can you put it down? Everybody's got their English name, their age, and then their city. Can you do the same? Your English name. What is your English name? Good girl, Sushi. Good girl, Cabbage. Okay, now let's move. Let's go to the next part of this. Is everybody watching me down here? Can everybody see my wiggly fingers? That's nice, Anna. That's pretty. That's really cute. Ready? Now, I want everyone to draw again this bottom part, but what's going to happen? We are going to go from dark, from really dark to really light in a gradual way. We are not going to draw the lines down there. Okay, so this is going to be the very lightest. And as I move back, it's going to get darker and darker, right? You see that?
Can you move Sarah down?
Sorry, what do you mean?
I need to see your full screen.
You know why? Because you have to, hang on. You need, oh, I've got Sarah. Sorry, darling. So remove spotlight. Everybody needs to put me on speaker. You know where it says view up the top in the right-hand corner? Everybody needs to put me on speaker, not gallery, okay? On speaker.
Teacher, can you wait for me, please?
No, can't wait for you. You just have to hurry up. We have too many things to do, Mia. We've got to do our apples too, you know. This is just a preliminary. Preliminary means just a starter, yeah, a beginning part of our lesson today. Now, notice how, look at my picture here. I went from dark to light, but there's no place where you can actually see where it goes from dark to light. Does everyone understand? It goes gradually, yeah, from dark to light without jumping from dark to light. It just goes gradually. Now, what I can do to make it even more gradual is I can put my finger, right, on there and I can blur it. Do you know what I mean? Has anyone done the finger blending? Has anyone done any finger blending before? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do because I don't want to get my finger dirty. I'm just going to take a bit of tissue and then I'm going to blur it like this. See what I'm doing? And then it's going to go from dark to light. See how much lighter it is now? See? It's from dark to light. All right, hold up your work, please, guys. I want to see what you've done. You've got to go all the way. Can't see, Brian. Put it down a bit.
Teacher.
Yeah. Okay. You have to blend it. Can you blend it with your? Now, Ben, come a little bit closer, honey. I can't see. Ben, have you set it up like mine? Have you set it up like mine? Yeah, but we don't. Yes. Okay. I think I see it. I think I see it. All right. Good. We don't want to see how they separately go from one to the next because we already did that. We already did that in the top row. In the second row, it just blends effortlessly, seamlessly. That's what we say. Seamlessly. It means there's no line to separate the dark from the light and then the lighter and then the lighter. You get it? All right. Put this aside. This is a value scale. What is this called? A value scale.
Value scale.
Yeah, and value is the dark and light of a color. Okay, put it aside. Now, I want everybody to grab their apple. See this apple? Can you see this apple? Take it, and now I want you to cut around it. Cut all the way around it, and then you should have an apple that looks like, where's my apple? Where's my apple? Where is my apple?
I don't have this apple.
I don't have beef.
I want you to draw an apple like this.
I don't have beef.
I don't have.
I don't have.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do.
Me
Yes,
too.
I don't have the apple, but
I know.
already have this.
I know.
Oh, I
I'm trying to tell you what to do. Okay, I know some of you don't have an apple. This is what I want you to do. Okay, I get it, Ben. I know your apple is a little bit big, but that's fine. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is, hang on, I'm going to take this apple and I'm going to take a screenshot of it, right? And I want you to draw it on a piece of paper, and then I want you to cut this apple. All right, so there's the apple. I want you to draw it and then I want you to cut it. But I'm just trying to find where my apple is.
Gì đâu đây
My apple.
con vẽ phổ rẻ của con không biết vẽ. Đúng.
Cần biết vẽ.
Oh, there it is. I found my apple.
Right
This is what I want you to do. Can everybody see what I have here?
Teacher, you have to like cut around it.
I have cut around my apple with a pair of scissors, right? So take a pair of scissors and I want you to cut all the way around. Be careful not to cut the leaf. You have to be very careful around the leaf and the stem, all right? And then we're going to draw. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. So I want you to cut around your apple. Now, for those of you who do not have this photocopy, I want you to draw it as best as you can. Or you can just, you know what, don't even bother. Don't draw it at all. We're just going to go straight to the drawing. As soon as we get our A3 paper, I'll get you to do it there. So don't worry about it. Don't draw anything. Those of you who do have this, I want you to cut it and I want you to have it like this, okay? I want you to cut around it. So from this, I want you to cut it out and then you have this. Can everybody see?
The apple.
Yes, I want you to have this apple on a piece of paper that is cut out from here, okay? Cutting very carefully, okay? We don't want to go too fast because if you go too fast, you'll probably cut more than you should. Yeah, you have to go very slowly and it's important to have the right kinds of scissors. Everybody, I'm sure you guys have got smaller hands than I do. So that means you need to have kids' scissors. What happened? Quack bow? Who's that? You're like, he said no. Why are you saying no and not yes? Why are you saying no and not yes? Okay. We don't, do we have to cut? No, you don't have to cut. If you don't have the photocopy, we're just going to draw it straight onto that piece of paper. Now, for those of you who do have the apple, just cut away. And when you're finished, let me know because soon we are going to take out our A3 piece of paper. Can you see how big this is? This is a big piece of paper and we are going to start our drawing. And we're going to work with what we call value. Value means the dark and light of color. All right. Who's nearly finished cutting out their apple? Alina, did you cut out your apple? No, you didn't have an apple? You don't have no photocopy? Oh, all right. Guys, before we start our lesson, everybody needs to know two things. You need to watch a video, right? That's number one. And then you need to take the photocopies, okay? Your parents need to take the photocopies and bring them to your classroom, to your desk. Very good, Anna. Good girl. Perfect. Who else has finished their apple? All right, so next week, those of you who did not, did anyone watch the videos that I sent? Brian, did you watch the videos? Good. You watched the videos on your...
Watch the video. I
Mia,
have
Mia, did you watch the video?
Yes, I watched it.
Excellent. Good. Everybody should. Good girl, Sushi. That's perfect. That is one perfect apple. Mhm.
Teacher, I was finished.
Phải ống nhầm tắt cái nhầm. Ôi trời ơi. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Teacher, what do we do now?
Well, we just have to wait for everybody else. That's what we have to do. We're just going to wait for everyone else. Has everyone, now we're waiting for Buddha. Anna, 9 years old, have you finished? Doe, have you finished? Cabbage, have you finished? Max, finished. Good job, Max. Good. Perfect. Sushi.
I'm not finished yet.
Hurry, hurry.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, good. Now, with this apple, right, we are going to, first of all, we need an A4 piece of paper. Everybody take an A4 piece of paper, right? I'm going to take a new one, right? Can everybody see my A4 size paper? And I'm going to fold it. Wait, let me just share my spotlight. Add spotlight. Can everybody see me? See this? I'm going to fold it this way. Make sure that you line it up perfectly before you fold it. I want a nice, clean line down the middle. That's the best way to find the middle. Everybody see what I've just done there?
A3 piece of paper?
Yes, this is the big A3 piece of paper. Remember I said that we're going to do our apples on the big piece of paper? Right? Same piece of paper. It's the same size. Right? It's the same size. So we kind of want to locate the middle, and that's how we locate the middle. So everybody should have an A3 page and then the line down the middle. Now, I want you to take your apple, right? And I want everybody to measure, right? I want you
I
to...
don't have an apple.
Well, you're going to draw one, okay? You're going to look at my apple and you're going to draw it. Now, I want everyone, look how high, where is it? Look how high my apple is. I'm not talking about the horizon line. I'm talking about how high my apple is from the bottom. It is 6 centimeters, all right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to measure 6 centimeters from the bottom. I want you to draw a dot, yeah? A dot so you know how far down you want to put your apple. Now, I want you to center it. Do you know what I mean when I say center it? This is going to be, I'm just going to draw a line in the middle here because I know that some of you can't see this very clearly. And I'm just going to draw a line with a marker down the center so you know. On this side, tell me, is that centered? Does that look centered to you?
No.
What about now?
No.
What about now?
No.
What about now?
I think center means like in the middle.
You're absolutely right. Now, what I want to do, see where I put that dot? What was that measurement of that dot? I said it was 6 centimeters. Now, I didn't draw a line. I just drew a dot. So I know how far down to go. Now, I think that's pretty good. What do you think? Is that centered now?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do with a pencil is I'm going to trace it. You need to trace it. And now, this is not a kind of stencil that is plastic and is very, very thick, right? It's a very thin piece of paper that we are tracing. Now, normally when we trace something, again, I'll say it's quite thick and it looks like a plastic or something, yeah? But this is not very thick. So that's why you need to go around this stencil because that's what we're using this apple for. It's like a stencil. See what's happening now? Look, if I take this out, Can you see that? I've actually drawn the apple underneath on my piece of paper. So I've got this apple on this side, right? And as soon as I finish drawing this apple, what am I going to do? What am I going to do on this side? Right? There's my stencil. See what I've done now? And now I have to do the same on this side. So remember what I did here at the bottom? How many centimeters did I draw a little dot? How many centimeters?
6 centimeters.
Good, that's right, 6 centimeters. Just a little dot, just to show me how far down I'm going to go. So there's 6, and I have to go to 0. So there's my dot. Now I have to centralize it. I have to put it in the middle so that it looks exactly like the one next to it. See that? See, there's my one apple, and this is my second apple. All right, so I'm just about ready now. I've got it. See how I've got the same distance on this side as I have on that side. It's exactly the same. It's not 2 to the side, and it's not 2 to the left or 2 to the right. So you just have to put it perfect. These are decisions that you guys need to make. When you create art, it's really important that you make decisions, right? Based on what is required, right? The instructions are that you need to put it in the center. So that means you have to make a decision what center.
Not in the, in the center of the other one.
You have to, yep, you have to
Ah,
center of this A4, right? So
Mm.
we have to have, for those mums out there, can I just show you? Oh no, I just accidentally put it in paint. Look, this is what we need to do. Can you see? All right. I think I still have a little bit of tracing to do around my apple. Now again, this tracing paper, this paper is super thin, and it's going to take you very much concentration and a lot of patience and slow movements in order to trace around something so thin. All right, now there I have it, my 2 apples. All right, this is what I have. I'm going to go over it in a marker just so that you can see what I have done, because I don't want you
Teacher,
to struggle. Yes.
it's mine. You see?
Let me see.
It's okay?
Yes, it's fine. Now, yes, that's fine. Now, what I want you to
Miss
do,
Vicki.
yes. Oh, good. You've gone, Max, you've gone a step further and you've put them in. Now, guys, are you all ready? Now, can
Miss
everybody?
Vicki, I don't have the apple.
Yeah, I know. I told you you're going to
Teacher,
draw it.
I'm
now.
not yet.
Brian, you have to draw it by yourself now.
Teacher, I'm not yet.
Mia, just be
I am
patient.
not finished yet.
Mia, stop talking, please, when I'm talking to someone, okay? You just wait till I finish and then you start speaking, please. Now I'm talking to Brian. Brian, I told you, you have to draw your own apples because you don't have a photocopy, all right? Can you draw an apple like that, like the one I put in the chat? Can you draw something like that?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see, Sushi, let's see. Oh, your apples are massive. They're big apples. All right, good, Doe. Good, Sarah. All right.
Teacher,
Okay, Mia, speak to me now. Yes.
we are not finished yet.
What, you haven't finished tracing?
Yeah.
Well, why are you wasting time talking to me then? Why are you wasting your time? I want you to finish it. You don't need to tell me that you're not finished. Just hurry up and finish it.
Okay.
All right. So for those of you who have finished up till here, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this stencil, because that's what it is. It's a stencil. And I want you to bring the the stem in the middle. Can everybody see what I've done? I've brought the stem in the middle and then I've got like a smiley face. Can everybody see what I've done there? I've got the stem that goes towards the center and then I've got the smiley face and I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. Okay, so I'm going to go down towards the center and then I've got smiley face. There you go. And what I'm going to do is I forgot to put my lid on. Oopsie. I'm going to go over my apple. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. If you have a marker, you can go around your apple with a marker, right? A permanent black marker. A Sharpie. We call them Sharpies here. And there's my smiley face.
Yeah, we will draw in the paint.
What do you mean you will draw in the paint? I want you to trace your apple. You've already done it in pencil. Now I want you to do it with a marker, right? Can you do it with a marker? Just so that you can see it better, right? All right, I'm going to do the same on this side. If you don't have a black marker, it doesn't matter. Don't do it. My leaf. Just go over everything that's in pencil.
Centimeter phải không? Đúng rồi, con nào sai thôi, đúng rồi, nó bị
All right, and there's my smiley face. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and see if I missed some of the pencil. If I didn't go over some of the pencil, I'm just going to rub it out, all right? Because I don't want any pencil on there. If I didn't go over the pencil with my marker, I'm just going to rub out the pencil bits. Because that's what normally happens, because sometimes you don't go over exactly, yeah? You don't go over exactly. There you go. All right, so now I've got my 2 apples.
That's realistic.
All right, so now I have to draw my horizon line. That's very good, Sushi. Good girl. My horizon line is going to be...
trace the marker?
What's that?
Can you wait for me to trace the apple?
Yes. Yes, I will wait.
Teacher, can you wait for me too?
Yes, absolutely. I will wait. I won't continue any further. I will wait for everybody.
Are you using paint?
I am using paint. I'm absolutely using paint. How do you think I did this? Look, how do you think I did this?
Good.
Finish.
Good. Fantastic. Now,
I'm
here,
finished.
hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Sushi. Ben, are you listening? I want you to take your leaf. Can you see this part here of your leaf, Ben? Can you see this part of your leaf? I want you to bring it here. See? I want you to bring your leaf a little bit closer to the stem.
Okay.
Beautiful, Doe. Yes, Sushi. Good girl. Perfect. Perfect. Everybody's perfect. Good.
Miss Vicky, can you wait for me?
Yes.
Vicky.
Girl, Anna.
Vicky.
Good girl, Anna. Anna, hold your paper straight. I want to see if you've put them on the same height. The same height. Hold your paper straight. I want to see. Hold it up. Hold it up. I can't see. Yeah, looks good. Looks good.
Is it like this, teacher?
Yep, perfect. Good, Max. Very good, Max.
I just need to tell you that I can't show you any of my work because my camera doesn't load and it doesn't work.
Oh, okay, Jordan. Thanks for letting me know. Can you put it in Zalo? Can you put your artwork in Zalo then?
Okay.
Because I really want to see your artwork, okay?
Con phải để cái này nhỏ. Nhìn ở đây mát đẹp.
All right. How's it all going, everyone? Are we nearly there? Buddha, I want you to put your leaf. I want you to put your leaf a little bit closer, Buddha. See your leaf? I want you to see this line here. Buddha, look at me, please. Buddha, put your paper down. See this line here? I want you to put it closer to the stem. See where your leaf is? I want you to bring this a little bit closer to the stem. Hurry up, Brian. Quick, quick. All right. So now, can everybody see this is what we call a horizon line? That's where the sky meets the earth, right? So this is going to be the bench and that's going to be the wall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw this line, but are we going to draw a line through the apples?
No.
No. Okay, let me just measure how high I'm going to make that line. It says here it is 10 centimeters. That's how much I want you to do it. So I want you to measure. I want you to put a dot here for 10 centimeters. Put a dot. And then I want you to put another dot here in the center somewhere, 10 centimeters, right? And then we're going to connect the dots. And then I'm going to put another dot on this side. How many dots did I just put in there? How many dots did you see me do? How many dots? 3, right? I did one here, one in the middle, and one here. Now I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to swivel it around, and now I'm going to draw a line. But am I going to draw a line through the apples? No. I'm going to stop. Where there's an apple, I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to continue, and then I'm going to continue to the other side. All right, so there's my apple with my horizon line. So now we have the structure of the painting.
Miss Vicky, so we get 2 dots and then we...
Yeah, I did 3 dots. I did 3 dots. I did one here. I took my ruler and I put it up like this, right?
10.
And I said from here to the bottom of the page should be 10 centimeters. And then I put a dot here where it says 0. And then I did it somewhere in the middle. I did the same. I put a dot where it says 0 to make it 10. And then I did the same on this side so that my line is then very straight. It's all 10 centimeters.
So we put 3 dots.
Yeah, 3 dots, 10 centimeters from the bottom. Okay, I'm going to hold this up so that not like
I'm finished. I'm finished. Teacher, I'm finished.
yeah.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay, just wait for
Teacher,
everybody
I'm
else.
done.
All right, everybody should have Can everybody see what I've got in the chat? Can everybody see what I've just done? I'm not good at drawing apples.
I put my large picture, so tonight I can make it. So now I make this.
Teacher, is it like this?
Teacher,
Yep.
teacher. So it's like this.
Good, Anna. Good, Anna. Yes, Sushi. Now, can everybody please? All right, somebody said to me, I'm not good at drawing apples. That's why I asked you to take a photograph or a photocopy, should I say, okay? I know we're not all good at drawing apples. I realize this, and that's why I asked your parents to take a photocopy so that we could cut it out and use it as a stencil. So you must take the photocopy. Tell your parents.
I drew the artwork.
That's good, Mia.
This is
Sorry, Mia, I muted you. Say it again.
this is my brother artwork.
Fine, it's good. All right, guys, let's go. Now we are ready to paint. I want everybody to pay attention, pay close attention to my instructions. Now, everybody needs a palette like this, and on this palette, they need to put the colors red, white, and black.
Miss Vicky, I'm not done.
Well, Brian, you just have to hurry up, okay?
Cô nói gì? Chuẩn bị
What?
đi.
All right.
Teacher,
So,
we use black and white, so make a gray.
yeah, that's right. We're going to use some gray in order to make the shade. Yeah. So can everybody see what I've done here? I've got lots and lots of red.
Make
I'm going
gray.
to put a lot of red. All right, I'm going to put a lot of red. Okay.
Lot of gray, lot of red. Nhưng bây giờ chúng em sẽ mix gray đã. Chúng em mix red con red.
Okay. And where's my white? I've got my white here. Okay, are you ready? So the first thing I want you all to do is I want you to take a small paintbrush and I want you to put white. Can everybody see how I've got white along here? White and white. Yeah, and then I've got white here as well. So I'm going to put white on this side. Hang on, let me just take off my move spotlight. Can everybody see my wiggly fingers? Can you see my wiggly fingers? All right. So I'm doing it on this side of the apple first. Yeah, I'm doing my left apple, just like this. All right, now I'm only going to paint the apple here. I'm going to put white underneath my smiley face. Remember that smiley face that we did before? Right under, and I'm going to go behind the stem. You know this stem here? I'm going to go behind. I'm going to make it white. You probably can't see very well, but I've actually got white. Yes. Got white around the back of the apple, and I've got white along the smiley face. Everybody see what I'm doing? Guys, you need to mute yourself. Please mute yourself if you are not talking to me. Sam, you need to mute yourself, please. Sam, 9 years old. Please mute yourself. I don't want to be the one always to be muting you. You need to know how to mute yourselves. All right, so what have I done? I've got white all along here. I haven't even touched any colors yet. I've just got white, correct? And now I'm going to have white on this side. So I want you to do a round circle here, because this is going to be where the shine is. Can you see this shine? That's the highlight. That's what we call that, a highlight. So I'm going to have a nice white space there. Now, I'm ready for my next color. So if you have another paintbrush, take another paintbrush. Otherwise, clean this paintbrush, and I want you to get the red now. Has everybody done this part so far? Has everybody done this part so far? Yes, no, maybe. All right, so now I'm going to take my red and I'm going to put red everywhere else except for the stem and the leaf and the parts that I had in white. So I'm not going to go over the white parts. Whites are going to be there. All right, I'm not going to touch those yet. So I just want you to color everything red. How's it all going, guys? Is everything good? We've got some thumbs up. Okay, now remember, I'm not going to go over the white part. The white part, I'm just going to avoid it. I'm not going to go over it at all. Okay. Try not to go outside the line. That's why we did it in a marker, so we can see the line very clearly. Doesn't matter if you didn't have the marker, but I'm just saying it was one of the reasons why I asked you to do it in marker, so you can see the line clearly and not go outside the line. Now put lots and lots of paint, okay? Be generous with your paint because we're going to have to do some blending later. All right, so there's my, and don't forget to do behind the stem as well. See in here? Can everybody see? Make sure you don't go anywhere else, just behind the stem, you know, where it has that little ditch in there. All right, so everybody should have this on their page. Got it? Okay, Jordan, you're saying that your mum drew your apple for you. That's good. Thank goodness. Did you not have, Jordan, did you not have the photocopy?
Yes, I didn't have the photocopy.
Okay, but your mum managed to draw you a nice apple, did she?
Yes, it looks very good.
Excellent. Can't wait to see it in Zello. Okay, how's it all going? Good, Buddha. You're doing very well. Keep going. Show me your work when you're finished. Hold it up so I can see what you've done. Ooh, Anna, check it out. Anna, let me spotlight you. Have a look at Anna's work, everybody. Add spotlight. Ready? Ooh, nice one. Beautiful, Anna. Just wait for everybody else, okay?
Okay, I will wait.
Good.
Miss Vicky, I'm not done.
I know you're not done. It doesn't matter that you're not done. Keep going.
I'm done. I'm done.
Are you starting to paint now, Brian?
Yes, I'm starting to paint.
Do you remember what I said, Brian? Do you remember what I said? You have
I'm
to go
done.
around the back, right? And then just under the smiley face. I want you to have a look at my one. Okay, what I want to do at this point. Ooh, sushi. Check it out. Check out sushi. Looking amazing, sushi. Good girl. Excellent day. Good girl. Looks amazing.
I'm done. I'm done.
Let me see.
Lady teacher.
Let me see who said that. Okay, Karen, good.
Now I just like this teacher.
Karen. Oh yeah, Lucy, fantastic. Sarah, fantastic. Hurry up, Buddha. Quick, quick, quick.
I'm not done.
Oh, nice one. Nice one, Max. Now, you need to use a medium. Good one, Cabbage. Gorgeous. Now, hang on. Why have you just got one on one page? You're supposed to have an A. Cabbage, you need to have an A4 page. We need an A4 like this, a big paper, Cabbage. We need a big paper. Did you not have a big paper?
Yes, I had, but I put a big paper so at night I and my mom can draw it.
Yeah, but you're using an A4. You're not supposed to be using an A4 page.
I know.
You're supposed to be using an A3 page. Alina, let me see what you've done. You too, Max. Hold up your work. You too, Victor. Yeah, nice. Beautiful, Max. Beautiful, Alina. Good, keep going. Don't forget, Alina, you have to go behind the stem. Yeah, the stem is that stick. Yeah, you have to put a bit of red behind there. Good go. Dofu, Kwan, can you please tell me your English name?
Omi. How about me?
Yeah, go. Dofu, that's very good. But can you please put your English name in your, under you? What's your English name? Yes.
But my name cannot be ended.
Your name's Doe? Your name's Doe? Yeah, nice one, Sushi. Ooh, Fung. Fong. Love it. Love it. All right, let's go. Are we ready? Now, I want everyone to blend. Now, this is a really tricky part. This is probably the most difficult part that you're going to do today. I'm going to take a new paintbrush, okay? I want you to blend the white with the red.
Only them here.
Who has not muted themselves? Please mute. Now, I want you. Oh, Brian, mute yourself, please. All right. Now, I want you to blend where the white meets the red. I want you to take your paintbrush, right? Nice, clean paintbrush. Clean paintbrush. Wash out your paintbrush, and I want you to blend this together. Look at what I'm going to do now. Look closely. Can everybody see how I'm blending the white with the red? Now, I'm going to just blend it, go around in circles. Okay, I might take off some of the paint as well, right? Because I did add it, right? Man, why do you guys always... Who's making all that noise? Sam, too much noise. All right, so what am I doing here exactly? I'm blending the white with the red, and I'm going around in circles. See what I'm doing? But you need to, I don't know if there's enough white paint on there, right? You just go around in circles, round and round and round, like this, and here, right? You just go round and round in circles until it blurs. Yeah, you have to blur the two colors together. Remember what we said when we blurred the colors in our other activity today? We have to make it blend, right? Can everybody see what I'm doing? And back here as well. We're just going to blend wherever the white meets the red, right? But not here, not on this part, right? Above the smile. below the smile and here as well, right? Can everybody see what I'm doing? You need to really look at what I'm doing, guys. You can't just guess this. You have to look at what I'm doing and then do the same, right? So I'm going to blend the white with the red in this area, all right? That's all I want you to do. All right, now as soon as you've done that, I know it's a hard one. As soon as you've done that, I want you to take a little bit of white and I want you to put white and red, which is going to be a tint. I don't know if you know this word, tint. We did this last time, I think, right? And I want you to make it a little bit lighter on this side, yeah, where the highlight is. This is going to be the area that is going to be a little bit lighter. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more red because my red is a little bit dry by now, and I want it to blend in together. Can everybody see now my picture? Can everybody see how my apple is much, much lighter on one side than it is on the other? Can you see the difference? Can you see how it's a lot lighter on one side? Yes, no, maybe? Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add red and black. Oh, I just dipped my hand in my palette. All right, so there's my palette. I'm going to dip my red and my black together, right? And I'm going to make a shade, right? And I'm going to add this shade to the side of my apple, to the other side, right? Now, if this is going to be light, obviously this side is going to be dark, just like our value scale, okay? And we're just going to, now we don't want to go too far into the apple. Notice how I'm only doing the side, right? I'm only doing the side, but I want the middle part to be completely red. Right, this is part is going to, the center is going to be completely red, but the side is going to be dark, and it's going to be the value of dark, yeah, the shade. And that's, I might actually put a little bit of dark here in the center just to give it a little bit of, you know, that depth. See where I'm putting a little bit of dark in there as well, just a little bit. All right, now my stem is going to be completely black. Just the stem, not the leaf. The stem is going to be black, all right, because we don't have brown. I don't want to work with brown. I just want to use these three colors today. All right, so everybody should have an apple with the value, right, with the demonstrating the value, which is the light on one side, the dark on the other, right? And now look what I'm going to do next. I hope everybody's finished. Has everybody finished this part? I feel like I need to maybe add a little bit more dark on this side. A little bit on that side. All right. Is everybody good?
Teacher,
Yeah.
it looks like a real apple.
Yeah, I know. That's what yours is going to look like. If you listen to my instructions, remember what we said? We have to blend the white with the red, right? We have to blend it together. And then we have to do white on one side. We have to do a tint on one side, and we have to do a shade on the other, which means black. So there's white on that side, black. But in the middle, it's going to be red, right? In the middle, it's going to be red. Make sure you blend it. You have to blend it. How's it going? You guys nearly finished?
Wow, it's beautiful. Teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher, I'm done.
Oh, that looks amazing, Sarah. Hold up your work, please. Hold up your work so we can see. Oh, no. Don't get paint all over me. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix.
I'm teacher.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Doe, you have to mix it in. The black, you have to mix in the black a little bit with the red. So, Sushi, where's your dark side? You need to do your dark side. Here, on this side. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mix a little bit of, I'm going to do red in the background. I'm going to use a large paintbrush, otherwise it's going to take me forever. So I need to put red in the background here on the other side. See what I'm doing? I've got red on this side, not on that side, not on the side of the apple. Be careful, okay? Because we have to do the opposite. Right, so we're going to put red in the background, blood red. I really like my red. This is what we call a cool red. But when I say cool, I don't mean, hey, he's cool. Yeah, we say cool because it leans towards the cool colors as opposed, it has less of an orangey feel to it. All right. Now, what I'm doing is I'm laying down a lot of paint with my large paintbrush, but notice how I'm not going to go too close to the apple with my large paintbrush. I'm going to use a small paintbrush to go close, right? I'm not going to go close to my apple with a large paintbrush because my large paintbrush is too bulky, okay? And it will not, you will probably go over the apple, right? If you use your large paintbrush. So I'm just doing the wider areas, but when I need to go into detail, I'm going to pick up my small paintbrush, okay? And that's when I'm going to go closer to the apple. I hope everybody knows that. That's why I asked you, when I asked you to get your materials, I said, everybody needs to get a small paintbrush, a medium paintbrush, and a large size paintbrush. Okay, everybody needed to get those 3 sizes. And that's all you need, just 3. Now, can you see how when I'm coming close to my apple, see my paintbrush? It's a small one now. Well, this is what I consider a medium. All right, and now I'm going to go closer. So I'm not going to go over the line, and it's going to be hard to get off if you go over the line. That's why it's important to use the right paintbrushes. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky coming in here in between the leaf and the apple. That's a bit tricky. Do your best. All right, just do your best. There. There. All right, now we are going to do the bottom part. Yes, who's finished doing the back part, the wall? Yeah, have you done the wall in red? Now I want you to do the bottom part, and the bottom part is going to be a tone. What is a tone? A tone is red plus grey. How do we make grey? Who knows how we make grey? We get red, right?
Red and
Black
and white.
and white.
Black and white.
Correct. So there's my palette. Can everybody see my palette? I've got red in the middle. And now I'm going to reach for my white. I'm going to take it from the side, right? And then I'm going to get a little bit of black. I'm going to mix it up. And if I like the color, I will apply it. If I don't, I'll just mix it again. I feel as though I need a little bit more red in there. Okay. All right. And there's my bottom part. Yeah, this is going to be the bottom part of my picture, like the table. Okay, and I just make sure that I apply it everywhere evenly, right? Even if it's not even, it doesn't really matter. I just like to make it even because that's the kind of painter that I am. But some people like to just not blend it so much, and that's perfectly okay.
Painting is so beautiful.
Oh, it is. Who said that? Did you say that, Sushi?
Not me. No.
Who said painting is so beautiful?
Anifas.
I didn't see who said that. Yes, painting is beautiful. Painting is fun. And painting is also healthy. It helps you concentrate and make decisions. And it gives you decision-making abilities, yeah? Which means that you have to call the shots. You are the creator.
Teacher.
Yes.
Your painting looks like you put an apple on it. It looks really like an apple.
Does it
That's
now?
what value means.
That's right. Well, that's what value does to a picture. When you add value to a picture, it makes it look real, doesn't it, Anifist?
Yeah, real.
So that's what
your
you guys.
painting looks more beautiful. Teacher,
Yes.
can you teach me how the under of the white apple? How can you mix it?
Say that again, Cabbage. I didn't understand what you said.
So under of the white apple, how can you mix that color?
Okay, this is what we call a tone. You have to pick red, black, and white. Can you see my palette? I put red, I put black, and I put white in there. So that's how I made this color. And this is what we call a tone.
Thanks.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Great.
So there's my tone. I'm going to use, it almost looks like pink, doesn't it? Like a dark pink. All right, so I'm finished my backgrounds. Yeah, I'm finished my background.
Can you wait me? Teacher,
Yes.
why don't you finish the red apple first?
Why did I finish the red apple first?
Yeah.
Well, I had to finish one of the apples first, right?
Oh man.
I just decided to choose the apple. Sometimes I do the grey apple first, right? And then I finish the red apple. But this time I did it the other way around. I don't know. I guess I liked it. Ooh, that's amazing, Sushi. Good. Now everybody needs to go and change their water and their paintbrushes. Look at my water. Are we going to be able to make grey with this water? No, we cannot make grey. So everybody needs to get up off their bottoms, go and change their paintbrushes, go and wash them in the sink and change their water. I want clean water. All right, everybody needs clean water. I'm going to go and change mine. I'll be right back.
Bye.
I just take my water already.
Teacher Vicky's away.
Teacher Vicki is going to change the weather. You don't even know, right? You're getting the job with the water. Mr. Miss Vicky, are you done? Are you done with the water?
I think he's lost.
Okay. Quickly, we only have 15 minutes left, guys. Now, everybody come to our second apple. Can everybody see this apple? This is what we are going to do now. Can you see that? We are going to do exactly the same as what we did with the red apple, but we are only going to use 2 colors. What colors are we going to use here?
White and gray.
Sure.
Black
White and red.
and white. Good. Black and white. So
That's the
everybody
color.
needs a everybody needs clean paintbrushes and clean water. So the first thing we're going to do, remember what was the first thing we did with our red apple? We took white and we put it here in the smiley face, under the smiley face. Oh, my paintbrushes aren't very clean. Oopsie, got a little bit of red on there.
Oh my God.
I didn't see any red.
Trust me, I can see it. I see the slightest color. All right, now this is better. So I'm going to put white. Remember, I put the shine. This is the highlight of the apple behind the stem and to the side. Yeah. So I'm going to put lots and lots of white. Right.
Teacher.
Yeah.
You put. I know this is not true. You put 2 apples, 2 red apples on your painting, but you put 2 red apples on your painting, but then one of the apples lost its colors, so you take the other apple's color to pump it to the other apple. So now there's one that was gray.
All right, guys, look what I'm doing. Can everybody please see what I'm doing? I've got the highlight. Remember that round circle, the highlight, right? And I've got white. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the perfect gray. Good. That's very nice, Anna. Are you watching? Did you see? Yes, that's very good, Anna. Now, everybody needs to make the perfect gray, the perfect mid-gray, middle gray. What does that mean, mid-gray? It means I have to make the in between white and black, the exact in between white and black. Now, I'm mixing it up here. Can everybody see my gray? I'm going to make a lot of it because I have to fill the whole apple space, yeah? I need a lot of it. You can't make a little bit of this color. Now, I think that's a little bit too light. Can everybody see my gray? That is not mid. I think I need to add
I think
a little
it's
bit of
very
black.
perfect.
Do you? I think I'm going to add a little bit more dark to it. It has to be a mid gray, middle gray. Oh, I actually really like this one. Now this is my
it looks
gray.
better.
Yeah. Can everybody see now what I'm doing? I'm actually painting my whole apple. I'm painting my whole apple, but I'm not going to go over the white part. Yes. So you have to go around the whole apple. Just be careful. Use a small paintbrush because we don't want to go outside the line because we've already finished with the background. Right. We have to hurry, guys, because we only have 10 minutes left. I think that is the perfect mid-gray. I think I really nailed it this time.
I love it, but don't color it in the white.
No, that's right. I'm not going to go anywhere near the white part because the white part needs a special technique, doesn't it? We need to do something very special when we get close to the white part. We need to blend it. We're going to do something a little bit later. Don't forget behind the stem. Behind the stem, we have to use this gray, this mid-gray, right? Now, it shouldn't take you too long to mix the color, yeah? But some people take a little bit longer than others. You need to get the right color. You just need to add a little bit of white or add a little bit of black to get the right color. And then you just color in like you're coloring in a coloring book, right? Now, when everybody gets to this stage, I want you to tell me, because then we're going to move to the other part. Remember the technique we used in order to blend? We went round and round and round in circles, but I want everybody to catch up with me. Please catch up with me. What I want to do is add spotlight. I want to, where's it? There we go. There we go. Oh, Julia. That's peculiar. I lost my, oh, there it is. I'll actually use this one.
Wow. Wow. Teacher Vicki, the picture you how it if you draw it.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so this is just an example. Everybody should have this anyway, I think.
Wow.
Anyway, that's just an example of what you guys are going to do. So has everybody finished filling in that? Has everybody finished filling in the grey? Now, remember, this is the tricky part. This is the tricky part. I want a nice clean paintbrush. Has to be completely clean. No black, no white, no red. Very nice. Good, Anna. Now watch me as I do this. I'm going to take myself off spotlight. All right, ready? Now I want you to go round and round in circles like this. Can everybody see what I'm doing? I'm going to blend the grey with the white. Sometimes you might need to take the paint off if you've put a lot of paint. Sometimes you need to take the paint off. See how I'm going round and round in circles? So I'm trying to blend the white with the grey. So there's a nice, there's not a straight line. It's just going to be a hazy line, like a smoky line. Yeah. See what I'm doing? I'm blending. That's all you need to do is just blend the white, this part of the apple. Everybody watching which part of the apple I'm blending, and this part of the apple. All right. Now, if you feel as though you can't blend it, you either add a little bit of water or a little bit more paint. All right. Now, don't forget, we're doing this highlight as well. This is the highlight. Go round, around, 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 around. All right. Now, who remembers what comes next? Who remembers what comes next? I need to.
The dark part.
Well, I haven't done the light part on this side yet. Was that you, Lucy?
No, it was good.
Okay, now I need to do the light part. Remember we did the light part? This is what we call a tint. A tint means we use the color and white, but we don't have a color here. So this is just a little bit of white on this side because that's where the sun's coming. The sun's coming from that side, isn't it? Because that's why we have a shine on the apple, because the sun's coming from that direction, or the light's coming from that direction. It could be a lamp or something. It doesn't have to be the sun. All right, so there you have it. And this is nice and blended. All right. Now, of course, my next move is to make the dark part, right? So I'm going to take a little bit of, well, do you remember I made this perfect gray? Well, I'm going to take a little bit of that color and I'm going to add gray here, right? I'm going to make it just a little bit darker, right? Not too dark. We don't want a big fat straight line down there. We just want it to blend nicely. Sometimes when it doesn't blend, you just add a little bit of water, but just a little bit. We don't want too much water because otherwise it'll just lift off whatever's already there. All right, so there you have it. Nice dark side, because we are working with value. And value is the light and dark of an object, which makes it look real. It makes it look three-dimensional. Does everybody know what three-dimensional means? It means you can, it looks like you can actually pick it up. Yeah. All right. Now, what color am I going to do my stem? Who knows what color I'm going to do my stem?
Black.
Yes, correct. I'm going to do my stem black, right? And what about my leaf here on this side? What color do you think I should do my leaf? Anybody?
Maybe like a very dark green.
Yeah. No, we got this is a black and white apple, so it has to be a black and white leaf as well. So I'm just going to go over it with another gray color, okay? So maybe a darker gray, right? Doesn't matter really. It can be a light gray or a dark gray, doesn't matter. All right, so there you have it, right? And what I want to do before I finish, because it's actually 7:01, so it's time to go. And the last thing I want you guys to do is the background here with gray. Now I want you to choose a light gray for here and a dark gray for there. All right, so I'll give you an example. This is going to be a dark gray. Can you see my gray there? And this is going to be a light gray here, right? Going to be a lighter gray. So these are the two colors I want you to do when you go home today. Now, what color am I going to do this leaf? What do you think I'm going to do the leaf? Have a look at the picture. Anybody? Green. Yes, I'm going to do it green. I'm just going to take a green color and I'm going to do it green because this is my colored apple, right? This is my colored apple. So it has to be a green leaf. It can't be any other color. All right. So, and that's the end, guys. I want everybody to put their work in Zello so that I can see it. Okay. I really am looking forward to seeing what you guys did today. Who enjoyed themselves?
Me.
Who liked doing this apple activity?
Me.
Now, what was the thing that we learned about today's activity? What were we actually focusing on?
Blending.
Oh, yeah, blending, but also value. Value. Everybody say value.
Value.
Yes.
Value.
Yes, value is the light and dark of an object. All right, so this is my picture. I haven't finished it, but I will finish it when I finish from here. All right, guys, that's the end of our lesson. Good job to everybody. Now, before I go, I want everyone, I'm going to put you on gallery. Please hold up your work, what you've done so far. Now, no, nobody's finished. I haven't even finished. Please put up your work.
Teacher, but my camera doesn't load and it doesn't
Yes,
work.
I know, Jordan. Apart from you. Now, Brian,
Thấy hết rồi.
Why is your apple black? Why is your apple black?
Thấy rồi.
I wanted you to make a mid
Giữ đây,
tone.
giữ.
See my apple here? This one is mid gray.
Cô gái.
Wow, Anna. Anna,
Yeah.
I'm going to spotlight you.
Đấy,
Can
cô làm
everybody see Anna's work? Looks amazing. Now, Anna, you need to blend in here. Look at me, Anna. Anna, 9 years old.
Yeah.
In here, you need to blend up there. You see that? You need to blend some of this up here and up here with your other apple, right? So you need to blend it.
Trộn giống như mẹ trộn.
All right,
I'm
guys.
done, teacher.
Yeah, that's nice, Alina. Very good, Sarah. Very good, Daisy. Absolutely fantastic. Please, please, please put it on Zello. I need to see your work. All right, everybody. Good job. Keep going. Keep going, everyone.
Cô nhìn đây.
Okay, I'm going to go take my break
Đây này.
before I start my other class. Okay, my darlings. Good job today. Keep going. Keep going. Bye.
Bye. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher. See you. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Keep
Bye.
working.
Bye,
Keep
teacher.
working on those masterpieces. Good job, everybody.
Bye, teacher. See you next week. See you next week.
Thế chủ nhật con có cái Zalo dùng chơi game với các anh đúng không? Đúng không? Cái Zoom.
Đúng thì mẹ không biết đâu.
Nên mẹ còn nhớ link vào.
Cứ vào cái link này thì nó được hay sao?
Teacher. Vicky. Đã chưa? Chắc ra rồi. Đây. Ôi mấy cái quả táo này hả?
Tôi với Biển bên